D.Hall and the People's Show. This is a J. York production. You are in the mix with D.Hall and the People's Show. Listen. Yeah. This is a J. York production.
Hello to everybody. It's another D.Hall People Show. That's what it is. Got y'all off guard on that one. Glad to have y'all here. Thank y'all for coming on tonight, Wednesday night. Wow, man. We always coming through. J. York Productions and D.Hall. We doing it right now with you live. First of all, as I always do, man, I got to do this. Give thanks to my Heavenly Father for letting me be able to do what I do, man. And I'm going to tell you something. It's a wonderful thing to be able to do what I do and be alive and talk to y'all. Y'all shared a video one time. Guess what? We got a lady. We got a lady coming on tonight, lady comedian. I think she is the first to be on the D.Hall People Show. I had Derek Rayner. He's a male um, a comedian, and he was on last year. Guess what? We're gonna bring him back too. But look here, I want to say hello to y'all. Thank y'all for coming on. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it because she's waiting. She's waiting. Excuse me, and ready to get in here. And I'm ready for her to get in here and talk with her. Travis Archie, see you, man. I want to say hello to you, man. I want to say hello to you. Thank you for coming on. Share the video one time. Here we go, y'all. Let's get this young lady in here. Let's talk to her. You know what I'm saying? I know she's ready.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Good. I'm excited. I just had dinner, so I'm ready to go.
You might be a little sleepy tonight. Will you?
Yeah, that food might hit me hard, to be honest with you.
Good to see you. Hey, first of all, I want to say thank you for being a part of what we do here on the D.Hall People Show in conjunction with J. York Productions. My guy that does all my hard work for me, he makes it easy until I get up here and then things get really out of hand.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
I'm glad to see you. I got some few people that's just chiming in and stopping in. As Travis Archie, the CEO of Block Entertainment. He does a tremendous job out in Lexington, North Carolina. We had him on about 2 weeks ago. DMC Cannon is on. He is the brother of James Toney, the I think 6-time world champion. But yeah, he's here. Maybe I exaggerated. It might be 5, but that's what it is. Glad to have him on. Also, DMC Cannon out of Michigan. Glad to see him too. Y'all share the video one time. Y'all are right here with me. And guess what? I got a guest on tonight. Ashely Braswell. Look, for the people that might not know who you are and around North Carolina and around the world, because we got this thing rocking and shocking in YouTube all over right now. Tell them who you are.
I'm Ashely Braswell. I was born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am a local comedian because I haven't really started traveling very much. But I just started doing comedy this year in February, and it's been going really well. Like I've been getting like a lot of shows, and shout out to Chris Corrado because he's really helped me like pump it and be able to be on a lot of shows. And he actually helped me get on this show tonight, and I'm really excited. This is the first like online show I've ever done, so I'm like really excited. I'm also really nervous too. I'm on a laptop, so my production value is low.
Look, don't be nervous. I've been doing this for 3 years, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
tell you something. Yeah, I get nervous about 2 seconds, and after that, it's all on me. I'm ready to go. Man, we
Mhm.
ready to go all the time. Good to see you. Glad to have you here. Thank you, Chris Corrado. I missed Chris a long time ago at the fight, so hopefully I see him in November the 20th in Charlotte. Well, not Charlotte. No, it's Greenville. Let me back it up. Greenville, South Carolina. Hope I see him again. That's Chris is a cool dude. I had him on my show. Him and another comedian, Byron Lyles. He's probably
Mhm.
going to pop in here in a few minutes. Byron Lyles, Derek Rayner out of Greenville, South Carolina. These cats are going to be in here probably in a little bit.
Yeah.
Checking you out, not me. You, not me. All right, look. Big shouts out to Chris. Thank him for joining us. November 20th. He said he's going to be there. Great. We'll see you. Look, check this out. You've been in North Carolina. How long have
Mhm.
you been in North Carolina? How long have you been in North Carolina?
I've lived here my whole life. I'm only 24, so I haven't really like gone anywhere or done anything yet. Like I've traveled around and I've been a couple places like as a kid going on family vacations and stuff, but I've mainly just been living in Charlotte forever.
Okay.
I lived at the beach for like 2 years, but I mean that was when I was a little kid, so I don't even really remember it, but
Okay.
forever, 24 years.
Okay. 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 Look, through you, we're trying to get a little bit of background history on you.
Mhm,
So that's what we're trying to do right now. So because the people are coming in and they want to know a little bit about you and everything. Through your childhood, you traveled
mhm,
a lot. Uh,
mhm.
you did quite a bit. You was moving. Where did you go? Here and there, popping here and there. What was happening?
My family, when I was younger, we had like one of those big RVs. And so my grandparents would take me and my cousins to a whole bunch of different states. Like we mainly went in the
Okay.
South and everywhere. We went to like Tennessee, Missouri, Alabama, Louisiana. We liked New Orleans a lot. And
Okay.
then when I got older, I went to Hawaii when I was like 15, and I just love to travel. So I'm really excited. Like in the future, as I like grow as a comedian, I'm really excited to travel for comedy shows and go different places. I've mainly just been going to South Carolina and North Carolina, but in October I went to New York. I didn't do any comedy in New
Okay.
York, but I did go and see a show up in New York, and that was really fun. But I'm excited to just to travel. It's my
Great.
favorite thing to do.
Great. Okay. You traveled a lot,
Mhm.
and that's good because I like travel too. So I know what you're talking about when you're talking about traveling. That is, it's always you're on the move and you're enjoying yourself. Also, um, where did you get this feel for comedy at? Where did you get it from? How did it come transpire for you? Where did you get it from?
I've always really liked comedy. Like I grew up with my mom watching like a whole lot of the famous sitcoms like Seinfeld and King of
Okay.
Queens and Everybody Loves Raymond and Friends and everything and The Office. Those were all of my favorite shows, and me and my mom really bonded over comedy and everything.
Mhm.
And I just always like to say like sassy things to her, and she just always thought it was so funny. Like I loved making my mom laugh, and as I got older, like I worked in restaurants, and in restaurants you find like the craziest people, and it was so fun making all of these like weirdos laugh all the time. And right before the pandemic hit, I was going to go and try and do an open mic, but then
Right.
everything shut down, so I just spent like the whole of 2020 just like trying to write jokes, and I
Right.
found like a couple open mics like in January, and I found Chris's open mic, Chris Corrado's open mic, and I messaged him and I asked him like if I could go and try it out. And I went and I tried it out, and it was a lot of fun. And he was so
Okay.
like nice to me and so welcoming, and he was so funny and cool. And he just kept like asking me to come back, and it really like helped me grow into it and become more confident and just feel like I was becoming like part of a
Wonderful.
really cool community.
Okay. So was that where you started comedy at when you met Chris, or
Mhm,
where did you start it? Okay, that's where you started. Okay,
mhm.
good, good. Okay, and you met him there. That's how you met him, right? That's how you met
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
found him on a Facebook, comedy page because I had joined it because there were no, like, real comedy clubs open, but
Yeah.
I knew that people had been doing comedy, like, out of bars and restaurants and parking lots and stuff, anywhere that you could do anything, basically, and I found one of his at a bar, and I just wanted to try it out. And I went and I watched an open mic back in January, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I have a chance. Like, maybe I could do this if it's just a sign up thing. And I waited until February because I was still nervous. And then at the end of February, I went and I tried it out, and it was so much fun. And I just like, I had this like crazy feeling like I had never like done anything so cool before. And I was like, well, I just
Okay.
really can't give this up. This has just got to be something I do.
Good, good. Well, you know what? It's got to be from in here. You know, the
Mm,
inside. You know, and I think that you had that inside, and when you met Chris and you brought it out,
mm,
you know, because it's just like me. It's what I do. This is me. This is all me right here. This is what I do. It's come from here. That's
mm.
where it's got to come from. You know, not here. It's here. That's
Yeah.
heart. You know what I'm saying? Wow. What is it? What really is it that you like about comedy? What really what do you enjoy about it so much to make you do what you do?
In school, I was kind of like one of those wallflower kids. Like I was kind of shy and I didn't really talk a whole lot. But then if I ever
Mhm.
said anything funny, like I got all kinds of attention from people and I made like so many more friends just based off of me being funny. And I just really enjoy like shocking people with like weird and crazy things that I say. So
Mhm.
it's really fun like going up in
Okay.
front of a room full of strangers and just having them react just to me talking, and it's just so special. And I've always loved stand-up comedy, and I've always enjoyed watching stand-up comedy, and I just grew up being surrounded by like all of my family is funny, everyone is super sarcastic and dry humor, and it's just something that I've always enjoyed. It's like, if you can laugh through anything, everything
Mhm.
is gonna be okay, you know what I
That's
mean?
right.
Like,
That's right.
laughter carries the world, in my opinion, and it's just so important, it's just so fun, and, like, nothing is more thrilling to me than being able to, like, get up and make, like, a room full of strangers laugh, and maybe the beginning of their day was bad, but they were able to laugh and get through the night, and that just makes me happy knowing that someone can, like, feel some joy based off of me.
Wow. You know, and that's what it's all about. You know, what you just said, people being able to, it may have had a bad day, but if they hear you or somebody else, with laughter, that makes their day a little bit better. Because I've been like that, I just been down and out, and then I heard somebody say something, and it just made me feel so much better. And that's what you bring to you know, to the comedy scene.
Mm,
Make people feel happy, to make
mm,
feel people feel good, and because they say, "Hey, it wasn't a bad day after all." And I
yeah,
always say this, Ashley. I always say this. And I didn't say it tonight, but it may have been a bad day, but there was something inside of that day that made it good. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? So that's what you bring. It may have been a
mm.
bad day for that person, but when they come and see you, man, it brighten up everything. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
talking.
what I want. I hate the thought of, like, somebody just, like, living a bad day and thinking that their life is bad. It's like, not every day is good, but there's something good in every single day, and laughter really, like, helps people, and it's the world we
Yeah,
live in is sad, but laughter
yeah,
makes it so much better.
yeah. It does. It does. Look. Look. Check this out now. Have you ever? Well, you have been doing it that long, but
Mm,
have you ever been booed off the stage or anything like that?
not yet, thank God, not yet. If that happens, I don't know how I'm gonna react. I'll get through it, and I'll keep doing comedy, but, oh my god, that will kill me, but not yet, though.
Okay. Okay. Cool. In your look. In your own words, I mean, what does it take for a person to make it in the comedy world? What does it take for a person to make it on that stage?
I think you
In your
have
world.
to really work hard, you know what I mean? Like, you have to really want to do it. Like, you have to sit down and you have to really, like, try to write jokes, and you have to really, like, listen to the audience, and you have to be really patient and really willing to just, like, get through, like, a bad set. Like, it takes a long time for people to make it in comedy, and most comedians that are famous now, like Bill Burr, Burt Kreischer, Joe Rogan, Dave Chappelle, all of them, they've been
Hmm.
doing it for decades and decades.
Hmm.
It's like, I
Hmm.
would love to be able to have done it, to be able to do it as long as they've done it, and I just think it really takes endurance because it's such a hard field to succeed in because there's so many people that wanna try and be comedians. Like, there's so many people that I meet all the time that try it out, and anywhere
Hmm.
I've gone, it's just, like, such a a broad thing, and
Okay.
you have to really be a weirdo. I think everyone I've met in comedy is a super big weirdo, and I love it. I love the crazy people that I've met. It's awesome.
I like that. She said you had to be a weirdo. I didn't know that one. I won't get into comedy because I'm not a weirdo. But I mean, yeah, that was cool, man. Because you know what I'm saying. It takes a lot. I mean, to get in front of people, even myself.
Mhm,
People. I've been called out on on the stage and all that. It takes a lot to do that. Because you never know how the crowd is going to react.
mhm,
You never know, and you have to make adjustments to that. You know what I'm saying? You really do. Um, Look, who are some of your favorite comedians? Who inspired you? Who gave you that thrill? You know what I'm saying, to help you in your sense.
when I was a kid, I really loved Robin Williams. Robin
Okay.
Williams was like my hero as a kid, and then as I got older and I started really watching stand up, I really loved Richard Pryor,
Okay.
George Carlin.
Okay.
Andrew
George
Dice
Carlin.
Clay
Yeah.
was really cool, Sam Kinison, and then, like, the newer comedians, I really love Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Joe Rogan. Tom
Yeah.
Segura is, like, a really big favorite of mine, and a lot of the female comedians too. There's Taylor Tomlinson, Whitney Cummings, Nikki Glazer. There's just so many that inspire me, and it's like I just watch all of them and I just see them as like gods, basically. Like they're just so
Okay.
smart, and their writing ability just blows my mind every time I watch anything that they do.
Right. Yeah. I like a lot of the comedians, and I try to go see some when I have a chance, but I'm so busy. But I have to make time for that because
Mhm,
that's a part of what we do here at the People Show, and that People Show is a big word, and that's for everybody
mhm,
to be able to come here and talk to me. So sometimes I have to make that way to go see those people like Byron Lyles or Derek Rayner, these local people. So
mhm,
that's something that I like to do because I like to hear, I like to see and listen to you. And
mhm,
not only that, I like to take pictures. Hey, I'm with Ashley tonight. Hey, boom,
mhm.
get that picture. But look, you got a show coming up. You're doing a show out of
Mhm.
December, sometime in December. Can
Yeah,
you tell us a
December
little bit
9th.
about that? Tell us a little bit about that.
So it's gonna be in South Carolina. It's gonna be at a venue called 742 North, and it's in Rock Hill, I believe. I go to
Okay.
so many places in South Carolina. South Carolina is just like all the same to me at this point. I just put an address in the GPS and I just go there.
Right.
Um, but I'm gonna be featuring, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Like Chris got me this gig, and I'm so excited about it. And it's like my first like official feature, you know what I mean? And I'm opening up for Nick Lewis, and I'm so excited
Okay.
because I got to do a show with him. I think it was back in July, either July or August. I think it might have been August, but we had a lot of fun, and he was so funny, and he was just so good with the crowd, and I was just like starstruck by him. I was
Okay.
so excited.
Great. Great. That's cool. That's cool. You open up for somebody like that. That
Mhm,
makes you a better person. It builds you up.
mhm.
That's what it does for all your shows. And man, that's you said this. What date is that again?
December 9th,
Thing.
and
Okay.
correct me if
Okay.
I'm wrong. I know Chris
Okay.
is watching, so he'll tell me if
Yeah.
I'm right or
Jump
not.
in here, Chris. Bad boy.
Yeah,
Jump
I
in here.
do so many random shows, it's like I could never remember the days of them. I have them all written down in a
Oh
planner,
yeah.
but my planner is somewhere.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm like that too. I got so many people just, oh my God, it's knocking at the door, and can't. I write them down. Thursday
Yeah,
night, Chris says. Thursday night.
uh,
That's when that show is. That's
mhm.
that's a working day. Why you can't have it on a Saturday, Chris?
Yeah,
Me and
right.
you, we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get together about that, brother.
Chris
But
loves Thursdays, I don't know what it is. He loves a
yeah,
Thursday.
Thursday. That's what it is, Abby. That's what it is, man. Thursday. Um, What do you think in your mind, Ashley? This is
Mhm,
a question from me that would make comedy a lot better. What do you think? And what do you think? You know what I'm saying?
mm, honestly, I think I think comedy, like the comedy scene around Charlotte at least, is really good. Like
Okay.
everyone that I've met has been super accepting and willing to give like anybody and everybody a chance as long as they're willing to try and work really hard.
Good, good,
Um,
good,
I think
good.
it's like you could say, like, people who try really hard, like, keep giving them chances and keep giving them opportunities, and people who just don't seem very into it, just being like, "Well, like, if you wanna try and you work hard, feel free to, like, come and do this, but if you're not gonna put forth the effort, then maybe just be an audience member." But other than
Right,
that, I just think that the scene around here locally for me is just amazing. Like, everyone that I've met has just been fantastic and so helpful. Everybody
right.
wants to give everybody advice. Everybody wants to be everybody's friend. I have yet to see or meet anybody that wasn't somebody that I would like to know forever. You know what I mean?
Cool, cool. That's great, man. That's good because we need that, that togetherness, and that type of feel that you're in, and in any field, it doesn't matter. That this could be all it's nationwide, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Chris is saying drink more coffee. I guess he was talking about Thursday night. You gonna drink all the coffee Thursday night? Um,
No, I'll be up forever. I'll drink water.
I know that's right. Stephen Williams out of St. Louis, Missouri. He is a professional arm wrestler.
Mm.
He's on checking us out right now. Thank you for stopping on, Chris. I mean, Stephen. Excuse me. Got Chris on my mind. Chris has got me worried now. Uh, but thank you, Stephen Williams, for stopping in. My man out of St. Louis, professional arm wrestler. He lost his match the other night, but
Mm,
he's always stopping by. He's a great guy. We had him on. Was it last week? I think we had him on. He did an excellent show for us, and we talked about. And that was really interesting to me because, professional arm wrestling. No, I didn't know how that worked, but he really explained that to me for
mhm,
sure. Um, you being a female comedian,
mhm.
um, wow, would you say it's a little bit tougher for you to get the shows that you like?
Honestly, I don't think so because it seems like from my personal opinion, there's so few females doing comedy. It just seems like every time I do a show, I'm with either maybe 1 or 2 other girls.
Hmm.
So it just seems to be easier in my opinion because there are so few females. It's like you wanna
Okay.
get them on the show because there aren't that many females doing comedy. So I just feel like I get a whole lot of opportunities, and then whenever I go up on stage, like, my appearance, like, I look like everybody's granddaughter in my opinion. So
Hmm.
whenever I go up on stage, people are, like, automatically paying attention to me because they're like, "What is this little girl doing going up on stage?" You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, is she here to give us a speech or is she gonna tell jokes? So it's like, I just feel like I automatically, like, people start paying attention, and I just feel lucky because of that, because then it's like I can just totally shock them with all the crazy stuff I say, and they're like, "This is not what we were expecting," and I
Hmm.
just really love that. So I don't think it's tougher at all. I think it's honestly kind of easier for me. I feel like it's harder for the guys because there's so many guys trying to do it. I feel bad for the guys, to be honest with you.
Okay, okay. Um, i- i- Look, you're on the stage. What is your strongest part when you? I mean, it's like when you get on the stage. What works for you the best when you're out standing up there in front of the people? What is your best, strongest part? Like what gets the crowd pumping? What do you think you do best?
I think it really is my writing because since I'm still so new to it, my stage presence isn't like the best because I still get really nervous every time I do a show. So I
Hmm.
just stand up there and I kind of like twiddle my hair in my hand because I feel awkward standing up in front of everybody. But
Hmm.
then I'll just like say something and then my first punchline will be something like look really crazy and not what they were expecting. And then it's like as soon as I get that first laugh, I'm immediately like I'm way more confident and I'm way more like lively and like talking to people more and I feel way more engaged once I get that first laugh. So it's like as soon as I get that and I get my confidence, then it's like game on. I just have to
Okay.
really like trust my jokes and remember my jokes because if I don't
Okay.
remember that, I'm just screwed standing up there looking like an idiot.
I know, right? You're like
Mhm.
lost. Like,
Yeah,
okay, okay, here
it
we
has
go.
happened.
Have you have you ever experienced it? Have you ever experienced this right here? When you're on the stage, um, your mind just went blank and you forgot everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's happened a couple times where it's like I'll get distracted by someone in the audience who looks like they're, like, miserable or whatever, and I'll just lose, like, all train of thought. Like, I remember there was this one show I did, it was at I think it was at an Italian restaurant? It was one of Chris's shows, and I stood up there for a second, and I was like, I basically just forgot everything that I was gonna say. I was like, "Hold on, just give me a second, guys." I was like, "I can't even remember my next joke." And then Chris was like, "I know your next joke," because Chris knows my jokes better than I do at this point. And I was like, and I like shouted out like a point. I was like, "Was it this?" And he was like, "Yes, do that joke." And I was like, "Okay." So yeah, as long as I got some help, I'll be all right.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You got Chris around, and he's coordinate things for you. So
Yeah.
that's great, man. That's great. Um, wow. What would you say makes a great comedian to you? What makes a great comedian?
Um, Someone who is willing to basically like risk it all just to try and make it in comedy. Someone who was willing to just like dive all in and just do whatever it takes. Someone who's like not afraid of the joke that they wrote. You know what I mean? Someone with
Mhm,
some like serious confidence and who's
mhm,
willing to get booed off the stage and come back. Like you really have to be somebody with some thick skin to be a good comedian. I'd say a good comedian has to have some thick skin, some good writing, and possibly a drug addiction. I'd say those are the things to
I
get
don't know how you guys do it, man. I'm telling you, I've been to some comedy shows, and you get up there, and it takes, you got to be with the flow. It's like a flow because you can't really have a pause in there unless you just, I got to get something to drink, that type deal. But
Yeah.
it's constantly just talking and keeping the people. Where do you get it from?
I don't know, it's a constant streaming monologue in my head, like, I talk so much to my friends, they're like, "Ashley, shut up." So I was like, "Well, I gotta get somewhere where nobody can tell me to shut up." So I decided to just get somewhere where I could get a microphone and just talk.
I
And
got
even if
you. I
nobody's
got you.
listening to me, I'm listening to me.
Wow, wow. I tell you, that's it. I big ups to y'all, man, because I don't know how you do it, and there's some of the people they be booing you. And I don't know how you do it. Y'all live with me right now with Ashely Braswell, female comedian out of Charlotte, North Carolina. We're talking tonight, and we're learning a lot of things about comedy and her. And big shout out to my man Chris. Thank you, Chris, for being able to join us tonight, and the rest of the crew, the rest of the people here on my show, the People Show. Yeah, the People Show. This is what it is, man. No doubt. Look, um, we got to play a little game right
Okay.
now. It's
Okay.
a little word game, real simple. I'm gonna give you the word.
Mhm.
You give me your meaning. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Chris, take notes, brother. All right, here we go. First one. This the one of the biggest ones in the world to me.
Mhm.
God.
The word God.
Yes.
Um, the creator of everything, basically, the sentient being that rules over this planet that when I'm like staying up late at night and I'm stressed about anything, that's who
Mhm.
I talk to is God, the one who
Amen.
is in control. So anytime I know that anything is going wrong, God is in control and he's got me and it's gonna be okay.
That's
That's what God
right.
is for me, the
That's
one in
right.
charge.
Amen. Y'all hear that? He's in control, and anything go. It don't matter what time of the day or the night. It don't matter what time. He's gonna fix it. He's
Mhm.
gonna fix it. Family.
Family is everything. I am super close with my family. Family is the people who will have your back no matter what you do. Like if you kill somebody, you better be able to call your family to help you or at least not turn you in. And family doesn't even have to be blood relatives. Family could be your best friend that you've known forever. Family is someone who's got your back no matter what.
There you go. There you go. Comedy.
Comedy, The best thing on earth, at least for me. The thing that makes people so happy no matter what. You have a bad day, you turn on a comedy movie. Comedy to me is stress relief. Like, as long as
Mm,
you're able to laugh and have fun with comedy, like, I don't see how you could have a bad day, it de-ages you, in my opinion. It keeps you
right.
young, keeps you youthful. If you can laugh, like, you're good, you know what I mean? It can get you through
Okay.
anything.
And I'm gonna pick and that comedy. Here goes another one. It's piggybacking off of that one. Laughter.
Laughter. The sound of joy, you know what I mean? Like, the sound of freeness, like, you hear
Mhm.
a kid laugh and, like, kids I love watching kids laugh because they just, like, throw their whole body into it.
Oh yes.
It's like that feeling of freedom, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Like,
Mhm.
laughter is just, like, the most joyful sound to me, the most freeing sound. Someone's, like, super vulnerable when they're laughing.
I super. Now I like that because you use the kid as the main part of that because a kid they just man they all over the place. They laughing, boy,
Mhm,
they laugh and laugh that heart out,
mhm,
you know. Jay York is in the house, so he just stopped in. He's saying hey to everybody. Everybody knows who's Mr. J York. J York Productions. He did your intro, and
mhm,
we did a lot. In the last, we was a little late. We couldn't get everything we wanted into it, but we did what we could, and he's here right now checking us out. He is a big part of. Matter of fact, he's half of the show. I mean, half of
mhm.
my show anyway. So yeah, but he's here. He's checking us out. Here we go. Um, Chris Cardone. Is it Cardone? Cardone? Chris? I can never get his name right. You know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
That man. Give me your meaning about that guy.
A big weirdo, but the most helpful person that I have yet to meet. Super nice, super welcoming. He gives everyone in the Charlotte comedy scene a chance on a show. He pays everybody, which can't be
Right.
said for all of the guys who do shows. He pays everybody. He's super respectful. He's a great businessman. He's able to make relationships with pretty much anybody he meets. He's always marketing. He's taught me a lot about, like, like, producing yourself and putting yourself out there and just, like,
Mhm,
working really hard. Like, he's always working. He's always got so much energy. It's like he's got
mhm.
more energy than I do, and he's, like, so much older than me. He's he's the best.
Yeah, yeah. Chris has been on my show, and Chris called me up and he hit me up, and he said, "Man, hey man, I need to get some comedians on the show and help him out." I said, "Hey man, the door's open, brother. You know what I'm saying? We'll
Mhm,
do it. Ain't no problem. I get with my man Jay and we work things out, man. Chris came to me, and Chris is a cool cat, man. I like Chris, and we'll do anything to help you, Chris, and anybody else that's affiliated, and anybody, period. To help them uh, to progress and get further. It's just what it takes. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I've seen people come up here and they only had like maybe didn't know anything, and then all of a sudden they was known because of this show right here.
mhm,
So we a little bitty people, but we got a big heart. Me, Jay York, my team, my whole squad. Big shouts out to Danielle Jordan. She's a part of my team too. She helped me start this. I just took it and ran with it, and I appreciate her. And she's in the background. So y'all keep your eyes open. All
mhm,
right, the last one.
mhm.
This is the final finale. This is the big one.
Mhm.
Here we go. The D.Hall People Show and J York Productions. Your meaning.
A super helpful show to, like, help out any local person that wants to, like, put their name out there, put their face out there. Super great, super professional, willing to, like, help you do anything, set up your video for you. Literally all you have to do is show up and they do everything else. You just have to show up with a good attitude. I
Hey,
mean, I've enjoyed my time on this show so much. It's been great talking to you and everything. I would love to come back. Like, this has been great.
we'll book you.
Hey, there we go.
You know what? I like what you said in the end. You said, people that will help you, the people that
Mm,
will set it up for you, the people. I want y'all to hear that because she is the first, and I've been doing this thing for Me and Jay been doing this thing for 3 years. We started from the rock bottom, and here we are right now. But you said it tonight. We are the people that will help you. We are the people that will put it all together for you. All you got to do is follow the instructions. All you got to do is follow the instructions. And you did that. And several other people have done it too. There was some more
Mhm.
people that done it too. But you said it tonight. And we appreciate that. Jay, appreciate what you just
Absolutely.
said. You said people that would help you, people that will, help you in any type of way they can. And that's what we do. And
Mhm.
Chris, that's why Chris brought you to me, and anybody else that he brings to me, we will do that because we work together. Me and Jay, we go through a lot. Y'all just don't know, but we do a lot of hard work behind the scenes to make this look good for everybody, not
Mhm.
just you, but for
Absolutely.
everybody. No matter who you are, whether you're top, whether you're making billions of dollars, or whether you're making $20,000 a year, we take those people on too. That's what we're about right here on this
Mhm.
people show. That's why it's the people show. It ain't just my show. It's the people because the people come to me and they want to get on. I got people from Virgin Islands all over. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's why we open up our doors. Me and Jay York Productions. We work with everybody that we can. And Jay and me, we do best that we can. And some people charge you. We don't charge because you know why? We're gonna get a blessing because of just what you said. That was our
Mhm.
blessing. That was
Yeah.
tremendous what you just said. All
Mhm.
right, y'all. Any questions? Here we go. Any questions for me? Talk to me.
What made you want to do this show?
um, well, it- first of all,
Mhm.
um, two reasons. Number one, um, my grandfather was on the radio for over 30 years in
Oh
North
wow.
Carolina and Kinston, North Carolina.
Mhm.
And I watched him as a little boy for 15 years go on the radio. So that was already instilled within me and inside of me to do
Mhm.
that. Number two, my best friend in Michigan, we talk just about at least twice a week.
Mhm.
Uh, he was a professional fighter, and he said one of us going to make it. And we always stuck together just like two peas in a pot.
Yeah.
And he said, "You're gonna make it. I'm gonna make it." He's gonna make it professional. He said, "If you make it, you take me with you. If I make it, I'm gonna take you with me." And guess
Heck
what?
yeah.
We rocking right now, and I'm carrying him every step of the way with me. Man,
Heck
where's the show
yeah.
at? What that show did you do? Let me see that thing. You know what I'm saying? So we
I
we
love it.
just like this right now. That's my
Yeah.
two reasons right there, and that's
Yeah.
why. And another reason was I was in theater and I wanted to be an actor, but I transformed it into something else to help the
Mhm.
people. That's what I do. You know what I'm
How many
saying?
shows have you done?
How many shows have I done?
Yeah.
Wow. Um, I need my darn calculator right now.
What, like once a week for 3 years?
I probably done. I do more than that. I do 2 shows a week
Mhm.
for every week.
Mhm.
I do 2 shows a week, so you can figure that out. God knows that's a lot of
I'm
shows.
gonna get out my calculator and I'm gonna do this math.
2 shows every week. That's what me and Jay York do. And we do a lot of hard work. I'm
That's
telling
about
you.
like 300 that's about 300 shows.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
a
what we do.
lot.
That's a lot of shows. Two shows per week, 7 days in a week, and we do them. We're gonna do another one Sunday.
Heck yeah, that's awesome, that's awesome. I'm
So
hoping one day I can do something like that, that's so cool.
yeah, God is good.
Mhm,
I owe it to my God and my team. My team
mhm,
is 3 people. You know what I'm saying? So we work hard.
mhm.
Actually, it's been wonderful. It's been
Thank
wonderful.
you, it has been great, it's been great talking to you, this has been such a cool experience, I love it.
Yeah, we thank you so much. Jay York says, greatly appreciated. Thanks for that. And Joe, he really appreciates because you said something tonight that it's just amazing what you said to us. Me and my team and Jay
Oh,
is he's
I mean it, you guys are
yeah,
great.
we appreciate that. We thank you so much. Any last words?
Just be on the lookout for any new shows coming up. Donnie, if you want to hit up any of my shows or anything.
Sure.
My social media, my Facebook is Ashely Braswell, just how it's listed on this stream. And my Instagram is Ashhole Ashley, and it's OLEASHLEY. Just find me on Instagram, and I always post my new shows. That's been my Instagram name forever since I
Okay,
was like
okay.
15.
I'm not gonna.
And I
I'm not
refuse
gonna.
to change it. I
I'm
refuse
not
to
gonna say anything.
It's iconic at this point. If I change it, people won't know.
Right. Okay. Got you. Got you. All right, Ashley. I thank Chris for giving me that call.
Heck
You
yeah.
know,
Thanks,
yeah.
Chris.
Chris he did excellent, and I thank him. Hopefully, we'll see him November the 20th if possible. I want to see that young man
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
to give him a handshake and a hug because that's my guy, Chris. Thank him so much, and I thank you and your family. I thank all of y'all. Hope
Thank
to see you
you.
again soon.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll see you later.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye bye. Great show. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. We getting ready to get out of here. Wow. What can I say? Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Ashley. Jay York, for me and Jay York, we thank y'all, man. I'm telling you, we really do. We appreciate y'all for coming on tonight. I mean, Ashley for coming on, and with people, we thank y'all also. It's been a great show. Hope to see y'all Sunday. We got some more guests coming up. Y'all hang in there. We'll see you Sunday. Oh yeah, we'll also see you the 10th. We got my girl coming on, Fast Pitch. Oh my God, it's gonna be tremendous. Hot show. We'll see y'all.
You are in the mix with D.Hall and the People's Show. This is a J. York production. You are in the mix with D.Hall and the People's Show. Listen, yo. This is a J. York production.